Yo, what is going on? It's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video, and in this video we're covering the top 10 shooting guards that we have right now in NBA 2K20 Myteam. So if you guys are excited or enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like down below, as well as subscribe if you guys are new. Remember, it always helps out to hit that like and subscribe, so please, if you guys could do that, go down there and hit those. It would be greatly appreciated for me. But we got a few new cards, one even sneak into the list from the past, week or so since the last time we've, done this video. So it's going to be nice and fun, but without further ado, let's hop into number 10 and see who we have in this top 10 shooting guards list. Alright, so starting off at number 10, we have Galaxy Opal Glen Rice, the fall of one of the 2K20 legends right here, but still is a really nice card, and I had him, just sneaking in to the top 10 just because of that, wonderful D-Wade base. Has 43 off badges, just has some really good shooting, awesome dunking ability, awesome all-around defense, has some good rebounding as well, and overall, low-key, is just a really nice card. I mean, even has really good block and contest shot tendency, which is awesome. Low, all that sort of stuff, but it's alright. But for his badges, just really has everything key that you would really want out of, a card at the 2-guard position. We got quick draw, we got range extender, we have, fancy forward contact, all of those wonderful things. We got ankle breaker, quick first step, tight handles, and unpluggable all there. We got clams. We even have moving truck, which is huge to have, which means he can kind of hold his own against some of the taller, 2 guards that are going to be in the game, and now and even a high strength, which is just awesome. And Glen Rice has really stood the test of time, because even though he is pretty outdated, dropping at April 30th, he's still one of the top shooting guards in the game, and you will find him everywhere. If people have him unlocked, they are using this card. I can promise you guys that. Definitely a beast of a card. So coming in at number 9, we have Galaxy Opal Tracy McGrady from the Elite Year set, and this one is just because, it's T-Mac, man. That Trey Burke base, 6'8", having some awesome shooting ability, has 39 Hall of Fame badges. They're all just great. Quick draw, range extender, a bunch of beautiful things on at Tracy McGrady. We kind of all know that T-Mac is going to be one of the best cards every single year. He's just amazing. Now, there's one thing that's holding this T-Mac back for me personally, is that 63 strength and 70 interior defense. Honestly, low-key does hurt him quite a bit, at least for me personally when I am using him. And I think for some people might experience that a little bit. Sometimes you can just get pumped a little bit inside, which can hurt. But with how great he is on offense, it can kind of, negate that just because of how great that Trey Burke base is, and overall how just great Tracy McGrady plays. Overall, an amazing card and well worth our number 9 spot. Another one of those outdated cards that is still killing the game. Alright, so coming in at number 8, we have a Galaxy Opal GOAT Kobe Bryant. Now, this pick was a little bit difficult for me between the GOAT Kobe Bryant and the GOAT Michael Jordan, but I ended up going with Kobe just because I prefer, Kobe's jump shot animation. I feel like I can get into it a little bit easier, but not saying, the, GOAT Jordan is bad. Just, I think he's better as a PG, so he just didn't really crack into this list. But with Kobe, that fixed jump shot is just a blessing. I mean, a blessing for him for real. Awesome 6'6" frame at the 2-guard, which is great. 61 Hall of Fame badges, and I mean, just look at all of the 99s that my guy has in there. The shot contest, reaction time, and pick and roll defensive IQ are all a little bit low, as well as some of the defensive tendencies, which can hurt. But I mean, it's Kobe, and when you throw this guy into the game, there's just so many amazing things that he can do with these 61 Hall of Fame badges that it's just absolutely crazy. And it just feels wrong to have a top 10 list without Galaxy Opal Kobe Bryant. Again, if you want to move him down, behind Tracy McGrady or Glen Rice, I can understand that, maybe because of some tendencies that feel a little bit off on him. But I think this Kobe Bryant is an absolutely insane card and definitely well worth a top 10 selection. Coming in at number 7 on our list, we have Galaxy Opal Paul George, a card that's fallen out of grace, I think, for me a little bit, and that's just because, sometimes the Paul George base just ain't all that. But again, with PG, we got 48 Hall of Fame badges, and he's still a 6'9" 2-guard, which you gotta love and you gotta respect it, with awesome defense. The only thing that I think he doesn't have is like moving truck that you would want, at this 2-guard position, but has post move lockdown, so sometimes it can be pretty decent. Amazing post game, amazing shooting, awesome dunking, awesome playmaking, awesome defense, awesome rebounding, super quick. Everything about this Paul George card is just absolutely insane. And again, 6'9" frame at the 2-guard position is just great. I think the only thing that hurts him is if you're not a fan of the PG base this year, you know, you didn't like guys like Cam Reddish or John Morant or things like that with their jump shot, then maybe Paul George definitely isn't for you, and that's why he's down farther on this list and not as high up as maybe some people expect, is because that PG base, it's really hit or miss. Coming in at number 6 is a card that I think is being super slept on right now, and this is Galaxy Opal Gerald Wallace. Has that same jump shot as a Dino Raja, but it's quicker because Dino Raja is 6'11", and if you guys didn't know, they slow down jumpers for people that are 6'10" or above. So Dino's jump shot 4 is a little bit slower than Gerald Wallace's jump shot 4, so it's a little bit quicker. So if you were against Dino's jump shot because it was a little too slow, don't worry, Gerald Wallace has got you covered. A 6'7" 2-guard is absolutely beautiful, especially 47 Hall of Fame badges, my apologies, and his insane defensive ability. Gerald Wallace is that, I guess, 3-and-D, you know, 2-guard that is just absolutely insane. His playmaking is awesome, can just do everything really, really well. Even has that post game to kind of go in there every now and then and hit a few. The dunking is great. His pull handle and all of that stuff is just amazing, and he's just an overall insane card. I mean, look at the defense that he has on him, man, and that's the reason that I love this Gerald Wallace card. It's just the defensive ability that my man brings is awesome. He also has a 90 contest shot tendency, an 80 block, an 85 on-ball steal, and a 95 pass interception tendency on defense, which are just insane, man. They help him in all aspects of defense, and as a card that, again, I'm saying people are sleeping on because he's like 100, you know, to 130 KMT, and it's just such a snag for his price point. Absolute beast of a card, and definitely one that I think a lot of you guys gotta go pick up and at least try out, because he's gonna surprise the hell out of a lot of you guys. All right, so coming in at number 5, we have Galaxy Opal Rudy Gay, a 6'8" 2-guard with a 7'3" wingspan. I didn't even realize that until this site came out. Rudy Gay has a 7'3" wingspan, and that's just why he feels so insane, man. Like, that's just wild. 50 Hall of Fame badges. We can see them all right here, which are just absolutely insane. I mean, the shooting is awesome. The dunking and post game are just unreal, otherworldly. Defense is awesome and super quick. Awesome rebounding. And just, I mean, the Hall of Fame badges, again, they're just amazing. And if you guys didn't know, Rudy Gay has one of those, you know, big, bulky player models. So even though he's 6'8", you know, in actual life, he is like 6'10", 6'11" when he's actually in game, just because of how big his player model is. He almost has like a Shaq, you know, fatness to him, which is just crazy, and it makes it so much better. He's only missing a few badges like brick wall, flashy passer, steady, and pick and roller, which we don't even really need. And it's just unreal, man. The only thing that you could not really like about this Rudy Gay card is the fact that his jump shot, Rudy Gay base, is a little bit slow. But with that, it is beautiful, and I mean beautiful off catch and shoot. And if you peekaboo, you will be perfectly fine with this Rudy Gay jump shot base on Hall of Fame quick drop. And it's just awesome. That long athlete layup package that you gotta love. Still some good, you know, dribble moves and all this sort of stuff. Rudy Gay, absolute beast. Definitely a card that I would pick up and think people are sleeping on, if you have the ability to, that is. You know, if you can have gone 12-0 and you can get this Rudy Gay, get him, throw him into the lineup. He's absolutely. So coming in at number 4 is a card that I still have as my starting shooting guard, and it is Galaxy Opal DeMar DeRozan. This is a card that I just, oh, I love, man. 6'7", has all of those beautiful T-Mac animations, you know, the Trey Burke base, some awesome dribbling, 43 Hall of Fame badges that help him on everything, ankle breaker, range extender, quick draw, hot zone, 100 clamps, everything is just gorgeous about this DeMar DeRozan card, and is honestly probably my favorite shooting guard to use in the game right now. He's just so fun and just so smooth, you know, to just play with, man. He's just amazing. The post game, great. Again, shooting is awesome. The dunking is great. Ball handle, amazing. Has some awesome dribbling animations as well. The defense is crazy. A 92 steal normally for those wondering, just because you have a +3 shoe on him. Awesome, you know, rebounding and a really good speed ball acceleration, which I would boost that speed with ball up to a 97 like I did. Really helps out on DeMar, and it just makes him a beast. If you're a fan of Tracy McGrady, you don't want to spend, you know, the oodles of MT that's going to take, you know, the 400k MT that's going to take for the leap year, or, you know, like the near 1 mil that is going to take for the glitch. Head to the token market, pick yourself up this DeMar DeRozan. He will not disappoint you by any means. An absolute beast of a card, and with him and Amari really being the only 2, you know, token market cards that I really recommend snagging right now because of how great they are. Coming in at number 3, cracking into our top 3, we have Galaxy Opal LeBron James. This card is unreal. The best LeBron James card that we have, period. I don't care about the out of position one. This LeBron is the best LeBron that we have, and probably will be the best one until we get that, PG Opal. The GOAT, LeBron James, which is just unreal, man. 6'8", 55 Hall of Fame badges that just kill it in everything. The LeBron James base, which is really good, honestly. Off catch, it is amazing. Off dribble, it's actually still pretty good as well. You can't shoot corner threes. Sometimes you can. It's like a hit or miss. Sometimes you can hit them, sometimes you can't. But with LeBron being at the 2 guard, if you're running something like a 5 out, he's going to be at the opposite hash, which basically negates that entire thing. And actually, sometimes if you're shooting too far, it'll pull you in a little bit and actually help you. So you got to like that. But what's great about this LeBron James is he has the long athlete layup package. For the longest time, LeBron James had that awful, LeBron layup package where he always did those scoop layups that got, pinned against the backboard, sent to the 5th row, everything awful he had in that layup package. But now this gorgeous, cheeky little LeBron James has the long athlete layup package and these the most juiced of stats that you could have. I mean, just look at them all. It is just unreal, man. Otherworldly. And it just makes LeBron James one of the best cards in the game. And in my opinion, the 3rd best shooting guard that we have. And it's pretty hard to convince you that other people can be better than this guy. But it's just crazy the amount of amazing cards that we have in my team this year. Coming in at number 2, another one of the Prime Series cards. It's crazy that we have 3 of them in this top shooting guards list. 2K, give us a little bit more variety, please. But it is a Galaxy Opal Kawhi Leonard coming in at our number 2 spot, and that is just because Kawhi has that Ray Allen base, 6'7" on his height, has 51 Hall of Fame badges, some of the best defensive animations in the game, and it's just some of the best defense in general on this Kawhi Leonard card. He will not disappoint you. He can clamp anybody up that you need. He can dribble like crazy, has awesome animations there. The Ray Allen jump shot is just money. Same, jump shots like a Dale Ellis or even, Ray Allen. Absolutely crazy. Can do everything. I mean, post-game shooting, driving to the basket, play make like crazy. Defense, it's just, look at this. 99 steal and perimeter, a 96 interior, a 97 block. Nobody is scoring on Kawhi at the 2 guard. And you can even run a switch everything kind of defense, just because, Kawhi honestly can guard everybody in the game besides those super cheesy, super tall centers, which is just wild. Like, he really can guard everybody, but, Wiseman, Kareem, those kind of guys. He might struggle a little bit, but still might be able to hold his own. Kawhi is just an absolute beast, and if I'm recommending, a 2 guard to pick up, it's between Kawhi and LeBron James, because there's an argument for our next guy that you should probably be running him at his other position. Coming in at the number 1 spot, it is Galaxy Opal Tracy McGrady. Now, I think T-Mac is obviously a top 10 card in both PGs and shooting guards. Now, if I'm being honest, I threw Tracy McGrady, I think, at number 2 in our top 10 PGs list, and he is number 1 on our top 10 shooting guards list, and I think that just shows the versatility that this T-Mac has, and he was one of the main PGs that I felt like if you're going to run him at a different position, I feel like he's probably the best at running at another one. LaMelo Ball, I want him to be my PG. Magic Johnson, I want him to be my PG. Tracy McGrady, either of the guard positions is perfectly fine for me with this guy, and he doesn't even need that evo, if we're being honest, either. That's probably one of the most pointless evos you could get. But T-Mac, again, those Trey Burke animations, or jump shot animations with some awesome, signature styles for dribbling and all that sort of stuff. The insane stats that this card has. He's, there's levels to the Trey Burke, base animations, or T-Mac-esque guys. There's the leap year T-Mac, which we have at number 9. There's DeMar DeRozan, who's number 4, and then there's Tracy McGrady, the best of the 3, which is just unreal, man. And then the 53 Hall of Fame badges to top it off that just make him insane. Otherworldly, an amazing card, and I think everybody knows that Tracy McGrady is a top 10 card to run at either positions. Now, what I was saying is, you could make the argument that, Tracy McGrady should be, only in the PGs list and stuff like that, but we're just talking about who we could run where, and I think if you're going to be running a 2 guard, Tracy McGrady is a beautiful option. If you have 2 people that you're debating on whether or not you're going to run them at PG, throw the T-Mac at the 2, and you will be golden. So that covers it for our top 10 shooting guards list. Honestly, there's a bunch of amazing shooting guards that we didn't cover in here. There's just so much talent that we have in the game this year. There's guys like the brand new Steve Smith even that could be considered a top 25, top 20 shooting guard that you could throw in and do absolute work with against some of these guys. Just so many good cards, and I want to know what your guys' personal top 10 lists are down below for the shooting guard position. Like the video you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys subscribe if you guys are new. We have like 80% of the people watching these videos not subscribed, so please hit that sub button if you guys are new. It really mean a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next video.